Anyways, all right, well, let's begin. So yeah, someone wrote in and said that she's having a hard time finding that ambitious energy. Um, so if that's the case, if you're feeling that way in some area of your life, right? It's really about shifting our focus. Um, for me, I do these meditations. I focus on gratitude of what I have to help create more, right? So yeah, today, good morning, Susan. Today is about what we're going to bring in. So yesterday I invited you guys to release something heavy that you may have been carrying around right now. And the other day I asked you to forgive something heavy that you may have been carrying around, right? So now what we have to focus on is what are we going to bring in, right? So it's great that we forgave, it's great that we released, but now we have to focus on what we want to create, right? The mind is so incredibly powerful. They say that the mind has anywhere from, it's a big range, anywhere from 12 to 60,000 thoughts a day. That's an insane amount of thoughts. Also very messy if the thoughts are not the right kinds of thoughts, right? So 12 to 60,000 thoughts. They say over 80% of those thoughts are negative. Oh my gosh, that's awful. So over 80,000 of those thoughts are negative. And then they say over 95% of the rest are just the same thoughts that we had yesterday. Well, that's boring, right? So like, what does that leave for us? Where are we putting all the good stuff? Where are we putting all the creation? All the manifestation? Only in like a tiny little 5%? Not us, because we are shifting our focus and shifting our energy to what we want to create. But yes, the great majority of people, mostly negative thoughts and mostly just the same old thoughts that we had yesterday. So it's really, really important to harness your thoughts, rein them in, get clear on what kind of thoughts we want to have, because the mind is this very fertile ground for planting. And if you plant the right thoughts, you can create so much beauty in your life. And in the converse, if you plant the wrong thoughts, you can get into these vicious cycles of unhappiness, of sadness, of darkness, of worry. So we forgave, we released, and now we're going to get clear on what we want to invite in today. Okay? All right. So go ahead and find your comfortable seat. Find your comfortable seat. Sitting in Sukhasana, your happy seat. Sitting upright wherever you are. Allowing that energy to move up and down your spine freely. Go ahead and close your eyes. Follow the sounds. Allow your eyelids to float ever so freely over your eyeballs. Allow your scalp to soften, allow your forehead to soften, allow your cheeks to soften, allow your face to soften, your jaw to soften. No tension, no holding in your jaw. You can have your palms face up and your lap open to receive. Allow your breath to move in through your nose and out through your nose. Slow, nourishing breaths. Allow your shoulders to melt away from your ears. No tension, no holding, no weight to carry in your shoulders. Allow your front body to open. Allow your back body to open. Allow your shoulder notches and your arms where they meet to soften, allowing your arms to just release freely, your hands released freely, nothing to hold on to. No tightness in your palm is open, right? A tight, closed palm cannot give, nor can it receive. Allow your ribs to expand with every breath you take. Nourishing, healing breaths. Allow your belly to soften. Allow your belly to soften. Allow your hips, your pelvis to soften. Allow your legs, your knees, your shins, your calves, your ankles, your feet. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be, just to simply be here now. Let's go for a little walk outside. With your eyes closed, see yourself walking out the door. And as you walk out the door, the light of the sun immediately shines down on your face. You have to squint a little bit, seeing the light. And as you continue to walk down the path, you feel that light from the sun radiating down on the crown of your head, bringing a warmth to the backs of your shoulders. You feel that warmth as it moves in through your body, and you walk along the path. You step onto the grass, and you feel the energy of the earth as it moves up through your feet. You smell the wetness, the dampness on the earth from the day before. You continue to walk along. You feel that energy of the earth as it's rising up through your feet. And you walk to your back garden. As you walk along, you see birds dancing. You're taking in all the beautiful sights around you. Maybe you can hear the birds chirping, singing their song. You feel the softness of the earth beneath you. You feel the wind on your face. And you walk along the path until you find a space where you've got some tools for planting, some seeds for planting, and you begin to rake the earth. You're raking the earth. It's damp, it's moist. And here you're going to plant some seeds. What seeds are you going to plant? What seeds are you going to plant? Beautiful flowers of being enough. Seeds of love. As you plant these seeds, you trust and have faith that with sunshine and with water they will grow. You trust in the universe. Planting seeds of abundance. As you give freely to the earth, you have faith that you will receive abundance back. Seeds of happiness, lots of seeds of happiness. Seeds of vitality and health. Plant some of those seeds as well. Seeds of compassion. Plant a few of those. Seeds of kindness and empathy. Looking at your garden, you see lots of beautiful seeds. You put those little tags in the earth of what each seed is so that you can remember what you've planted. Love, happiness, acceptance, health, compassion, kindness, cover your seeds with soil. Cover your seeds with soil. Take some water and water them. And have faith that they will grow. Bringing your hands up to your heart space. Sealing whatever you chose to plant into your garden. Acceptance, love, happiness, vibrancy, abundance, compassion, kindness, empathy. Seal it all into your heart space. water them daily, and see them grow. Slowly, gently re-entering your space, opening your eyes as you feel ready. I invite you to take a moment now to just journal and write down a little tag for each seed that you planted of all the things that you want to invite in, so that you remember and so that you can go back to it, right? Because the way that we foster the good thoughts is by focusing on them. So focus on what you want to plant, what you want to see grow. So beyond just seeing it in your mind's eye, as we just did, write it down. So you can come back to it daily and continue to nourish and water those seeds. All right, my lovelies. Always a gift and a blessing to share my morning with you. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste.